Then lastly, if your parents have passed away and you want to do some merit for them, if you do some merit for them, are they going to get it? I tell you, in one discourse, one sutta, the Buddha was approached by a Brahmin. And the Brahmin told the Buddha, he said, Bhagava, we Brahmins, when our relative passes away, we go and offer food. And then we burn this food. Ultimately, do our relatives get it or not? Just like this Qingming. You go to the graveyard, you offer food. But Chinese different. After we offer food, we take home and walap. Makan. But for Indians, no. Indians, they offer the food, then they burn. So he asked the Buddha, actually, does my relative get the food or not? So the Buddha said, it depends on where your relative is reborn. In the original Buddha's teachings, when somebody dies, he can be reborn in 5 places. Later books talk about Liu Tao Lun Hui. Originally is Wu Tao, 5 destinations of rebirth. First one, the best one is heaven. Heaven, there are many realms, many levels of heaven. Then second best is human. Human also different standard. If you're born in Africa, you suffer. Born in America, you have a better life. Then after that, 3 woeful planes. Phu To, Khoi To. Of the 3, the best is the ghost realm. Ghost realm. Worse than the ghost realm is the animal realm. Why is it worse? Because they kill and eat each other alive. Then the worst is the hell realm. So these are the 5 destinations of rebirth. Now the Buddha said, if your relative is reborn in heaven, he won't get, and he won't need also. If reborn in the human plane, also cannot get. If reborn as an animal, also cannot get. Reborn in hell, also you cannot help. Only reborn as a ghost can help. Why? The Buddha did not explain why. But this, to continue with this sutta, the man asked, he said, what if my relative is not born as a ghost? Then the Buddha said, if this relative is not born as a ghost, very likely you have other relatives in the ghost realm. They will get it. Then the Buddha said, in the extreme case where you do not have any relative in the ghost realm, then you yourself will get the merit because you have done this offering, you will get the merit. So although the Buddha did not explain why, I personally believe it's because the ghosts come back. That's why our Chinese, we also believe after your relative passes away, few days later, 7 days, comes back. And very often, it actually comes back. Why? Because he makes some sign to let you know that he has come back. Sometimes he has, you hear footsteps. Sometimes the light will come on automatically. Sometimes the fridge door will open automatically. So it's all signal to let you know that he has come back, he or she has come back. Why do they want to let you know? Because if that person is born as a ghost, a lot of susah, cannot get anything to eat, have to walk the streets crying at night, walk the streets hungry and crying by the roadside, looking for food, have to eat shit, have to eat dead chicken, all these dirty things. So because of that, now when that ghost is suffering, he will think, who can help me? Then he think, maybe my son, my daughter will remember me. So the ghost will come back. And if he doesn't make a sign for you, sometimes he will make you dream that he has come back. So if you dream of your departed relative, then you should know that he needs some help. I tell you a true story, interesting true story. Many years ago, when I was in Penang, I had one supporter. The wife used to come to the temple to do food offering to the monks. But the husband refused to come. He will drop the wife and then he'll go away. 2 hours later, he'll come back to pick the wife. But he refused to step into the temple because his habits were not very good, like to gamble, and a lot of things he did was not very moral. Then one day he got sick, very sick, until he nearly died. Then he prayed to heaven for life. Then he made this kind of vow. He asked for life. And he said, if he lives, he will change his ways. He will stop cheating people, and he will come to the temple to learn the Dhamma. So he managed to survive, and after that he used to come and ask me questions about the Dhamma and all that. Then one day, Chinese New Year time, he came to tell me, he said, during Chinese New Year, the sister came back from KL to visit the mother in Penang, staying in the old wooden house. This man told me his younger brother died about 10 years ago. His younger brother at that time was about 20-something years old, and also liked to mix with bad company, drink liquor. So one day he was drunk, came back on the motorcycle, got into an accident, and died. And the lorry or something went over his body. So he died. 10 years, they had forgotten about this brother. But then, Chinese New Year time, when the sister came back from KL to visit the mother, the ghost of the brother entered the sister's body and started calling out for the brother's name. This is my supporter, calling for the brother, saying that he was very hungry, saying that his stomach was in pain probably because the lorry went over. So he was calling for his brother. So the mother got a shock. The mother asked him, "Who are you?" Then he said his name, the son's name. The mother then realized was the son had become a ghost and come back. So the mother told him, "You go back to where you came from." And then after that he left. Then after that my supporter came to know of this. Then he told me. Then I told him, 10 years your brother died. Only now he is looking for you. Why? Because only now you have become interested in religion. Before he was interested in religion, his brother as a ghost knew that tak ada harapan, no hope. If come and approach him, he don't know how to help. Yes or not? But now he's a Buddhist already, at least got some hope. The brother can help him. That's why now his brother has become a Buddhist. The ghost brother came back and asked for help. So I advised him, I say, you at night, you go and light a joss stick and pray. And tell your brother you are going to a few temples and offer food and offer either a robe or a piece of cloth to the monks and transfer the merit to your brother. So it's best before you make that offering to tell your ghost relative that you're going to do this for him. Then after that he did this. I told him to do like 3 nights in a row. You tell the brother, then you go and make that offering. Then after that, before you make another offering, another temple, again, you inform him 3 nights in a row, then you go and make that offering. You tell the brother that you are making this offering on his behalf, representing him to do this dana, this offering. So he did that. Then after that, no news from his brother. No news is good news. So I shall end here. And I hope you have a lot of questions to ask.